Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Gamer 1990, and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Um, so Professor Weasley is waiting for us outside the common room. That guy just walked through the door, no big deal. Hello, Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Yep.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Okay.
OWLs? Owls.
Precisely.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Give me a minute, guys.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Alright, so sorry about that. I had to cut there for a minute. Let's continue.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Protego!
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to
Lumos.
your surroundings. Do keep up.
Lumos.
Simply cast Revelio on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says.
Alright. House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled Durgable plums are a likely required taste. Okay. Alright. Okay. So basically, it's all it wanted us to do. What's this?
Clever, isn't it?
Some nuts?
Keep
Don't
your
mind
eyes
if I
open
do.
for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Okay.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central
Yes, I can.
Hall.
Alright. So, let's do that. Alright. So it wants us to find Central Hall. So let's find Central Hall. Nope, that's not Central Hall. Right there. So let's travel to it. Alright.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be
Okay.
expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Alright.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What can you tell me about
Can you tell me
Defense of
more
Dark
about the
Arts?
Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay. Why don't you tell me about Charms
What will I
class?
learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay. What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in
Hogsmeade,
Britain,
I meant to say.
and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Okay.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Alright. In fact, there is, in fact. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Oh, speak of the devil. Oh,
Professor
read
Fig,
my mind.
your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
No.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Yeah.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
All right. So
Good luck
apparently
today.
we have
And
Torrance
remember
class
to
and
use
Defense
your
Against the Dark
field
Arts.
guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Okay.
Come find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll
Alright.
see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right. Well, what that means basically is this gives us the opportunity to explore a little bit. But first, I want to talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
Yeah.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Yep.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Give me a minute. All right. So it looks like I want
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I
Okay.
shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Alright, so with that said in mind, it looks like we're going to have to go to Defense Against the Dark Arts.
I suppose he is rather daft.
I don't think owls make very good pets. You can't snuggle up with them, but watch out when you can.
Revelio. Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I
Yeah?
know Hogwarts, and I do, an
Uh-huh.
empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
Yeah.
There's something more to this.
Have you learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other
Are there
paintings
any
like
other
that?
empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This
Okay.
entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Yeah, I don't like her. She's kind of an idiot.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case
That's
it's
right
nearby.
over here.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Try Loomis on that moth.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
So basically just taking back to the painting.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Alright, so let's go up here. She's right upstairs, looks like. Let's go find Lenore and tell her.
Lenora! I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I am only joking. I
Oh,
found the
that's
location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. A pity I was so close to solving it.
Yeah,
You have a
sure.
knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat,
Oh,
although he does
okay.
tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Yep. Alright, well,
The moth!
take it
I
easy.
should have seen...
But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're going to explore the castle.
Revelio.
And you can take the time to pause the screen and read these field guide pages. There you go. You had your chance. Okay, so we'll go this way. What's this? This is the library. We're not going to go in there right now. What's this way? Oops. Alright. Peeves.
Revelio.
What's up here? I'm just kind of, doing a little bit of exploring. A little bit divination classroom. Oh. I hear something. What's over here? Okay. So it looks like that has something to do with the door. We'll figure that out sometime another in the videos. Okay. Let's go over here to this chest. Okay, appears I can't open that. So what does this do? Okay, this tells us the spells that we don't have. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Levioso. Transformation. Accio. Dopolso. Descendo. Flipendo, Bombarda, Expelliarmus, Defendo, Cafringo, or Cafrindo, Incendio, Disillusionment. Oh, that's pretty cool. Lumos, Raparo, Evanesso, Altering Spell, Conjuring Spell, Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. And then, of course, we have. Okay, I'm sorry. That was very flimmy, and I apologize for that. But yep, we have the Unforgivable Curses here, it looks like. We have Avada Kedavra. That's pretty cool that we can actually use that if we needed to. And then we have Crucio, which is the Torture Curse. And then we have Imperia, which, of course, gives you the ability to control the enemy. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's go back this way.
Revelio.
See you, my young friend.
I'm hearing some things around. Don't be climbing. Alright, I'm gonna go down. Just kind of, do a little bit of exploring before continuing with the story here. Okay, it looks like that just pretty much goes in our circle, so.
Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Alright, take time to read that. Pause the screen if you need to. There you go. You had your chance. Okay, let's go. Let's go this way.
Another detention! Another! And it's your age. Torn out of it, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. It's your father's fault. Believe me, we are going to have a serious talk when you get home, and you will not enjoy it.
Well, sorry about your howler. So let's just explore a little bit. Transfiguration courtyard.
Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not one of them deserves more than a C.
Alright, take time to read it. Alright, you had your chance.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Alright, talking gargoyle. Why not? Jeez, Peeves.
You impossible poltergeist.
Alright. We're going to continue this one.
He should burn the castle down.
Revelio.
Alright, once again, take time to read it. You had your chance.
Revelio.
Alright. Let's, you read that there. You had your chance. What's this? Okay. Alright.
Revelio.
Can I pet the kitty? Hello, kitty kitty. Nice kitty kitty. Leopard kitty kitty. Alright. Meow. What is this? Oh, Transfiguration class.
Revelio.
Alright, let's go this way.
Revelio.
What's this? What? Founder of Hogwarts. Alright, take your time. There you go. Level up. Alright.
Revelio.
Okay. What's this way?
Revelio.
Alright, well, there's nothing up there. What's this way? It's through here. Alright, that's just the transformation. Courtyard again. I want to go back this way. It's through here. Level lock. Okay. So obviously it's locked. And what is this? Alright, that's the history of magic class. What's down here?
Revelio.
Field guide page. Take time to read it. You had your chance. Looks like that door's locked.
Revelio.
So it looks like we got a chest over here. Let's explore it. And let's take a look at that. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, let's wire it. Why not? Put our robe on, too. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. This way.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
And we're back in here again.
The best greenhouse is the one with the dangerous plants.
Let's go this way. Let's go back to here. And what we'll do is we'll go into class. Well, that's not creepy. Alright, begin quest.
Is that all you've got? Well, run!
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Okay.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
Okay.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. So it looks like we're about to learn a new spell here. So let's get the spell. And Levioso.
Levioso!
Wow, done!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, you might not want to be leaning on that sleeping kid.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done.
There you go.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
You're going
I
down
want a
with
fair
me.
duel using only Levioso,
Wow.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright, let's do it then.
Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say You're good. Now be effective.
Can all the students respect?
How was that?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I think I made him mad. I made him mad.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hackett.
Yay.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Yep.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yeah, I just defeated
All
Sallow in
right.
the duel.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
Alright.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, You're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Okay.
If you're interested.
Sure. I'll do that.
Till next time.
Till next time. Alright, so it looks like we need to go to Charms class next. But give me a minute. We will be doing that on the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Once again, my name is Mr. Gamer 1990. Peace out and take care.